What's up, everybody? My name is Cody Rattler, and today I have a special video announcement. For those of you in the Arizona music scene, you might already know that my friends in an Awful Mess have recently announced their upcoming CD release show that's on November 4th at the Nile Underground. Well, I'm very honored and excited to announce that I am going to be playing drums with the band for the evening. Double air horn! So my friend Aaron had reached out to me a couple months back when my band, After the Calm, had announced that we were ending things on our end. And he asked if I'd be free and available to play their CD release show here in November. They are currently down a drummer, and they have previously recorded this album. And I understand the situation they're in. It's not easy to find drummers, so again, I'm very excited to be sharing the stage with the dudes. But that is just the surface of today's video. I'm excited to talk a little bit more about the bands that are going to be playing the show that evening. If you haven't seen, I have a previous video where my last band played a show with Archetypes Collide and a few others at Crescent Ballroom. I put together a video just talking about those other bands to kind of raise awareness and get people excited for the show, just let them know what they're in for. At the show that night, I had a handful of people come up to me and say that they really liked that video approach. They thought it was really cool, and I love hearing that, so here we are again. I have another opportunity to play, and I'm very excited to talk to you about some of the bands that we are going to be playing with. I've got 5 artists to tell you about today. I'm going to take this approach a little bit differently than I did with that first video. Instead of showing full music videos, I'm just going to give you little clips from each band, kind of give you a synopsis, just a taste. But I want you guys to know that down below I've got timestamps for each band if you want to hop around. I've also got links below so you can check out the social medias and music platforms. And then lastly, I do have a Spotify playlist that I've made where I've thrown a few songs from each band on there. So you want to jam that out between now and November 4th to get an idea of the show in store, and I kind of just have fun making Spotify playlists. Might help if I put the headphones on before I start playing the music, yeah jackass. Alright, the first band that we have up today are the openers, Live Deliberate. This song that I'm showing on screen is Collecting Dust. It's the latest music video, I believe. I really enjoy this one. It's a nice vibe. There's a lot of nerdy references in it, and I love it. From what I could tell, again, I don't know too much about this band. This is my first real exposure to them, but they are a 2 fast, fun pop-punk band from Phoenix, Arizona, according to their Spotify. It goes without saying that these are some fellow nerds, so I'm very excited to meet them, and I'm really hoping that we get to see that super suit on stage.
Where is my super suit?
If you want to check out their stuff, again, music links are down below, but I'm very excited. Also, it looks like they are a guitar-bass combo. I'm not sure what their live setup is going to be. Maybe they'll have a drummer, maybe they'll just be doing backtracks, but regardless, it's awesome, and I'm very excited to see more. Next up, we've got Molly Marie. I don't know why I rolled the R there, but we did it. It's Molly Marie. The song video I have on screen is 777. I had the luxury of playing with Molly at the last show that we played in After the Calm. Molly is a pop R&B artist from Phoenix, Arizona. She is a solo artist, but I do know that she has a few friends joining her for her live set at this next show. I really dig like kind of like a synth pop, like I said, pop R&B vibe that she has. I'm pretty sure she's on all major platforms as well, but this is on YouTube, the video, and then you can find other music on Spotify, I'm sure Apple Music as well. But awesome to be able to kind of break up the norm here and not just have, you know, pop punk band, pop punk band, pop punk band. Not to say that there's anything wrong, but we got variety with this show. Very excited to see Molly again. Next up, we have Arsenic Kitchen with their song Eat the Rich. I think it's safe to say this is the heaviest band on the lineup. I don't know if there's really room for arguing, and if you want to, then let's argue in the comments down below. Arsenic Kitchen, another band that I haven't really been too familiar with, so I'm excited because I think this is my first real exposure to the band. This song is off the record Quarantine soundtrack. They do have a Spotify account. I'm sure they're on most music platforms, so you can go check them out with whatever platform you prefer the most, but they're also on YouTube as well. From what I've seen, they are a 4-piece alternative rock metal band from Phoenix, Arizona. But again, clearly they bring in some heaviness, so I think it's safe to say that we're all going to be getting down during the 3rd set. And again, links are below. Then, 4th up, we have Cody motherfucking Milford, aka the God Samaritan, a gloom rap deity and a good friend of mine. Cody is a solo artist that I've had the luxury of seeing a handful of times now, and I got to play with him at our last show as well. So him and Molly were both at the last ATC show. Kind of bittersweet that it's full circle. My next show that I'm playing happens to be with two of the artists that I played at my last show. Cody was helping put this show together with An Awful Mess, and I'm very excited to see him again. Fun fact, Cody had bought my original Nintendo Switch whenever I upgraded to the OLED, so he holds the original, my baby. Not sure if I had already said this, but this song is Let It Burn. I believe this was a 2019 release, but there were only a handful of songs that were available online. If you guys want to check out some of the more recent stuff, go listen to the Spotify. And finally, the boys, the headliners, An Awful Mess. These guys are currently a 4-piece band that mixes elements of pop punk, emo, post-hardcore, and pop. What can I say? I've been friends with these dudes for years. I've had the opportunity of playing a handful of shows with them in my previous band, and now here I am getting the opportunity to play drums for them at their CD release show. The song that I'm playing right now is called Voices. It is their latest single off of the upcoming CD, Beautiful Things. Again, this show is taking place on November 4th at the Nile Underground. Tickets are only $10 for pre-sales. There are physicals available. Otherwise, you can purchase your tickets online. The doors are at 6 and the show starts at 6:30. So that is that. I have covered the bands. I have announced that I am playing with An Awful Mess at the CD release show. And I'm just very excited. I get to be on stage again. And I'm currently in the middle of learning all of their songs on drums. So it's a fun challenge. Luckily for me, I'm familiar with all their songs. It's the newer songs that are more of a learning curve because those aren't officially released yet. I haven't had the opportunity to be listening to those as much as the other songs that have been out for quite a while now. But all that to say, I'm very excited. If you guys need any tickets from me, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, message any of the members in An Awful Mess or their fan page itself. Or feel free to reach out to any of the bands that I've talked about today. I would very much appreciate it if you go check out their socials, give them a follow on any of the music platforms that you guys like. I think we're at the end of the video. I don't know if there's anything else for me to say on this. I enjoy doing these videos, so hopefully I can do some more of these in the future. I'm going to be focusing on doing my Twitch streams and posting to YouTube and just focusing on content creation. I'm going to be still keeping up on music where I can, but in the meantime, this is the next big thing that I've got going on is this show. It's another opportunity to be on stage and another opportunity to play with some awesome band. If you made it this far in the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe for more contents. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll see you at the Underground on November 4th. Until then, my friends, adios!